Good morning, everybody. Today I'm heading to a place called Amer Palace. Amer Palace was built in 1592 by the Maharajas at the time. It is about 11 kilometers north of the city, but it's still considered part of Jaipur. And it's considered to be the most popular tourist attraction in Jaipur, with about 1.4 million visitors a year. So that's where I'm heading today, just waiting for an Uber here, and we'll be on our way. To switch over to the iPhone to shoot the rest of the video here. I just got talked to by a security guard who told me that although I could use the Osmo to record, I wasn't allowed to use the microphone, which makes no sense whatsoever. They just don't want to see a microphone on the camera. I can come in with the biggest cameras I want, but apparently a fuzzy microphone scares the hell out of them. If you're French, Spanish, Italian, or Chinese, I guess you must have more money. Feather on my nose. Pigeons. Rats with wings. Literally thousands and thousands of mirrors up there. It is really, really beautiful. Man, I always get really, really impressed with the details of the temples that I go into sometimes. We have very, very little, if anything, like this in America and Canada. Okay, I'm going down some very dark stairs right now, and I'm not quite sure where it's taking me. So cool. It just goes on for miles. It's like the Great Wall of India, except probably several thousand miles less long. It may not be the greatest wall in the world, but it's still pretty beautiful, still pretty long. It's a great wall. This place is definitely not wheelchair accessible, and you really have to watch your head. Indians are generally pretty short, but I imagine, like everybody in the world, they were far shorter back in the 1500s when this was built. Okay, I've been kind of going around in circles in here, and even though I can hear all the same sounds and even some of the same voices, I genuinely think I'm kind of lost. It's like, you know, you're going through a maze and you're going in one room, back out the other one, and then you're turning a corner, and it's all through these little kind of tunnels. Even though, you know, it's kind of open air, I still don't quite know where I am. So with any luck, I'll be out of here in a few hours. I think there's still a lot more left to do. So this place is over 500 years old, and I'll never understand the mentality of people who do things like this. This is a beautiful building, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world. There's always people willing to write on it or carve their name in it. For what? Just to ruin a beautiful monument. 2:30 right now, and I'm about halfway through the Amer Palace, and I've decided to stop at a place called Cafe Coffee Day, and they actually have a really good combo for about 180 rupees or 190 rupees, which is about just a little less than $3 US, and it comes with a veg sandwich and a cappuccino. As soon as I was about to hit the record button and show you my wonderful sandwich, this family came in, and they literally just sat at the same table that I was at. I'm the only one in this whole cafe. Right now, I'm still the only one in this cafe, and there are at least 10 other tables here, but they chose the exact table that I was sitting down at to sit here and have a conversation. So it was good lunch, though. The veggie sandwich had like spinach in it and some other things, cheese. It was really, really good. The cappuccino, which I'm still drinking, is actually quite good and really needed. I'm not sure how good the light's going to be in here, but right now I'm on my way through a tunnel that connects the palace to the fort. Apparently it runs most of the way underground, but then opens up a little ways with natural light. So we're gonna go try that. I think I just now realized that I'm actually walking inside that Great Wall. So I think I actually have a long way to go. I'm not really looking forward to walking that far, but I'll go as far as it takes me and see what's on the other side. The guy sitting behind me told me it's just 1 kilometer to the top. I don't know. The top looks pretty far away. Or maybe I should just power on. Maybe that's what I'll do. Just get it over with. Get to the top. Hello.
Hello.
Long walk.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll rent me a toboggan for the way down. I think what amazes me more than the fact that this fort is even here in the first place is that someone had to carry all this stuff up the mountain to make it. I mean, I'm sure it was thousands and thousands of people that helped do this. Whether forced or unforced, I have no idea. But just to drag all of this stuff up this mountain, to build a fort on top of it, as necessary as it might be, was a hell of a lot of work. I'm out of breath just walking up here with nothing, except my camera equipment. Crazy. Just a cow trying to make a living. I'm not sure if you can see it in the picture, but there is a crocodile right there peeking out of the water. Apparently there are 2 in here. Well, I guess we're not going in the lake. Okay, tell me your names.
Deepak, Balaji.
Balaji, what language do you speak? Do you speak
Marathi.
Marathi?
Hindi.
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 How do you say thank you in Hindi?
Hindi में धन्यवाद. धन्यवाद. धन्यवाद.
Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद.
Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद.
Dhanyawad. It's a very difficult language. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Thanks.
I sort of have a feeling that coming here at night would be exceptionally beautiful. With this all lit up, it's already pretty impressive. I think this is the best part so far. So I just wrapped up my day at Amer Palace in Amer Fort. It was wonderful, actually. It's about 3.5 hours, probably 4 hours, and you get a lot of exercise. I probably did about 10,000 steps just here in a few hours. On the way down, as I was on my way out, I stopped to take a picture of a goat that was just actually walking down the stairs. And a man comes up to me and he says, "You want to pet the goat?" And I said, "Sure." And I went up and pet it, and the goat put its head down. And he said, "Wait." He said, "Wait." And he grabbed the goat by the horns, twisted its neck around, sort of to get it into a submissive pose. And I was like, no, I don't want you doing that. And he's like, okay, no. And he does it again. And I was like, guys, I'm good. I know I'm not afraid of goats. I can do it myself. The goat wasn't going to headbutt me. And I just walked away. And I also didn't want some poor goat to get the crap beat out of it just so I could go up and scratch its head. So I left, and now I'm on my way out. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to our video by clicking on the link below and clicking on the bell to get updates when we post a new one.
I know about what is this?
It's a camera.
I know it's
a
a camera, but how much this gimbal is cost?
I haven't seen an elephant today, but I can definitely smell elephant poop.